All right. So on Christians, let's talk. Today, I want to say, be not deceived, men. Yeah, that's right. Today, I'm talking to you. Last week, I said something and I was talking to the women, but today, I'm talking to you. And I'm going to come out of Hebrews chapter 12, verse 15 and 16, where it talks about look diligent so you don't fail, so man don't fall from the grace of God. Lest any root of bitterness spring up and trouble you, hereby many become defiled. This is the verse I want to get to, 16. It says, lest there be any fornicators or profane persons as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. Another translation said, don't let any sexual immoral person or godless person like Esau be among you, one who for a single piece of meat was willing to give up his inheritance and birthright. And so I'm talking to you from the same point of divorce and adultery. So adultery is being with someone even though you was married or is married, right? And so I was looking at Malachi chapter 2, where God said he hates divorce. Well, everything before that was talking about how the man was mistreating his spouse. And so I see that and I connected that with Hebrew, and I'm like, for a piece of meat, a man to be willing to give up his family? Well, I fell into that. So I'm going to give my story, my testimony. I'm going to drop a little video about me, how I got to this point, how God delivered and set me free. And now that he's been revealing his word to me, now I can see the error of my ways. And I want to keep you men from falling like I did. I don't want you to go through the hurt, the pain, the depression, the anxiety, the embarrassment, the shame, the godlessness that you'll end up going through, the turmoil, the loss of business, the loss of assets, the loss of money, the loss of car. I mean, it's so much you lose, the loss of time with your kids, the loss of sanity, the mental health problems that you go through because of divorce. I see why God hates it. He don't want us to go and experience all the turmoil. Man, it broke my heart that my wife, who is my best friend, that I hurt her so bad. Man, I seen this girl go almost a week, 2-3 weeks without eating because she was so hurt. I watched her come from 110 pounds to like 90 pounds. Like, it is not good, bro. And I understand why God says this, that he doesn't even listen to our prayers anymore because we despise and misuse the wife of our youth, even though we come into him with crying and weeping. So that's Malachi 2. That's what we're going to talk about this week, fellas. But connected with that, Hebrews, man, don't give up your family for a little piece of meat, a little slice of tail. It ain't worth it. It is not worth it. Sin is not worth it. I paid the price because the wages of sin leads to death. And I mean, that's some destruction that happens when sin is entered in. And you may not see it on the front side. You may have a wife that's willing to reconcile, and you may have a wife that's willing to overlook and forgive and give you another chance, unlike me. But either way, whether she do or don't, God's word is still the same. That's destruction, and that's something that's going to happen because you have to receive the wages for the work you've done. And that's going to happen regardless. So, all right, guys, today we're going to talk about man, be not deceived. Talking to you. All right, brother.